Welcome to the Homecoming Body Project. This is how I looked like 15 years ago when everybody saw me for the last time in my home country, and I've been hiding ever since. So I actually haven't been back home to the Philippines in more than 15 years. I moved to America 15 years ago or so. But here's the thing. Not only have I not been back home to visit, and basically I've been hiding from everybody since then. This is Lucky. He wants to say hi. Hi. So every year I would tell myself, next year I'm going to go home. I'm going to lose the weight, and then I'm going to go home and I'm going to see everybody after I get my life together. Somehow it's been a full 15 years, and my dad has been in the Philippines for 7 years, so I haven't seen him for 7 years. So this year I finally made the ultimate promise. March 2027. That is the year. I bought the tickets. I'm going home. That means I'm going home to see the people that I love and also my bullies. But the last time they saw me, I was 100 pounds lighter, maybe even more than that. No more waiting, no more hiding, no more hiding. Anyway, I got distracted. I am going home, March 2027. I already bought the tickets. That means I'm going home to my friends, my college friends, my family, my best friends from the Philippines who have been, but also my bullies, the people that have always talked crap about my body and myself. So you can see how nerve-wracking that is. If you're Asian, you would know that I'm coming home to the family that's always commenting on everybody's bodies, okay? So I'm also not Delulu. I know that I didn't just gain 100 or so pounds by one bad meal. It's a series of promises that I did not keep to myself, a series of bad decisions that all became bad habits. I just kept breaking promises to myself over and over and over and over again, and I can't believe I let it go for 15 years. I let it go on for 15 years. That's incredibly sad. Pretty much most of my 20s, I felt not like myself, which is horrible. And here's another frustrating thing. I know exactly what to do in order to reach my body goals. I know the steps, I know the nutrition, I know the exercise. I know I am almost too educated. The problem is I've never been able to execute enough or long enough to see any great results at all. So now I have shifted the mindset. Instead of how do I lose the weight, it's now how do I become someone who keeps promises to herself, who keeps making these little promises to herself. The real transformation is becoming someone I can trust again to take care of me, because I lost trust in her. All these yo-yo dieting, if you guys have been following me, which thank you so much for still being here. I think I started this channel 2 or 3 years ago, and I'm still not at my goal. And I am not ashamed to admit that that's real life. Sorry. So I'm gonna call this 9-month transformation project the Homecoming Body Project. Because yes, I am going home, physically home to the Philippines where I grew up, but I'm also wanting to go home to myself at my core. So this is how it works. Every Sunday, I plan 3 to 4 non-negotiable promises. So my core is like stay keto, stay hydrated, have 15 minutes movement a day, or go outside every day, drink 2 liters. Those are like baseline that I really just need to be non-negotiable. And then on top of those non-negotiable promises, I'm going to have 3 to 5 extra promises that is designed to boost my dopamine levels. It will help me reach my goals. And especially because I have ADHD, I have low dopamine. Those extra promises will just help give me that dopamine boost to hopefully, theoretically, keep me on track. And because I have inconsistent energy, I can pick which day of the week that I will assign those promises to. So I'm going to give some examples. I actually have different categories of where I can kind of like pick those extra promises. And these are different categories that I really want to work on for my life and for myself. And I really believe that it would also be beneficial to you as well if you want to do this journey with me. I'm going to be flashing some examples up on the screen as I say them. Just pause if you need to. So the first one is going to be movement, health, resetting, which is like office space, meal prep, anything like that, relationships, mental health, creativity, adulting, adventure, self-care, and kindness. And also a comfort zone challenge that I can kind of sprinkle once or twice a month to do something that really scares me. So here's what to expect if you're going to follow my journey. And I really hope that you're going to do this with me. We can be accountability buddies. You can add me up on Instagram and we can talk about things. So every Monday, I'll share my promises for the week, non-negotiable and extra promises. Throughout the week, you'll see whether I actually keep those promises. I already expect some weeks I'm going to crush it. Some weeks I'm going to struggle. And some weeks I'll have to try again. But we're just going to keep on moving forward. And we're just going to try as much as possible to do at least the non-negotiables. We really need to train ourselves to keep the promises we make to ourselves. Because we are so good at keeping our promises to others. But we are so bad at keeping our promises to ourselves. On short form Saturdays, I'm going to share the recap for the week. And then Sunday, we're going to plan again for the next week. I'm going to try to upload long form videos once or twice a week to give an update on my journey. So here's the message that I'm leaving for you. Maybe your version of home isn't going home to a country or even going home to your hometown. Maybe your version of the Homecoming Body Project is just coming home to yourself. Maybe it's becoming healthier, rebuilding your life after years of putting yourself last. Whether your homecoming is literal, like mine, or metaphorical, or you want to come home to yourself, I hope you'll come along for mine. We have got until March 2027 for this 9-month challenge. Just one promise, one a day, and one step closer to home. Welcome to the Homecoming Body Project. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think.